Hey, I've got a video thought for the day that I've shot. I'm about to link it. It's about to go to it, but I shot it while it was still dark outside. The sun's come up. I got to get a tie on. I got to head to court. Here comes your video thought for the day, but mercy. This is not Houston, Texas. It is April, end of April. It's almost May. Here comes your video thought for the day. Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Yeah, it's dark outside. It's one of those early mornings. See, today I'm in trial in Helena, Montana, and I've got to cross-examine a couple of witnesses from the other side. Now, one of the most important parts of cross-examination is listening. You got to hear what the other side says so that you're in the best position to bring out the truth. And the truth will have to kind of like separating the wheat from the chaff yet. You have to have some discernment to be able to illustrate the truth through cross-examination. It's a beauty of the American court system, truly. So listening is on my mind, not only because of what I've got to do today, but because that's what my video thoughts for the week have been. Listening is very important in the Bible, and I thought I'd go into the weekend with you with what I would call the listening psalm. It's Psalm 81. And Psalm 81 talks about the importance, not just of listening, but doing something with what you hear. 3 times in real close succession, the psalmist talks about this. It starts with verse 8. In verse 8, the psalmist says, "Hear, O my people, while I admonish you." He's speaking as God. "O Israel, if you would but listen to me." See, our tendency isn't so much to listen to God. Our tendency first is not oftentimes to even seek out what he has to say, but if we're confronted by what he has to say, we always tend to reinterpret it into the lens of what we want to hear. It's a real challenge. And that's why the psalmist has got God's voice saying, listen to me. And then the sad thing comes a couple of verses later when God says, "But my people did not listen to my voice. Israel would not submit to me." See, that's kind of a twofold punch. They wouldn't listen, and we know that because they wouldn't submit. We want to not only be listening people for the voice of God, but we really want to submit. We really want, as the next couple of verses says, "Oh, that my people would listen to me, that Israel would walk in my ways." And so as I go to court, I'm thinking, I need to pay attention, I need to listen, but I need to do something with what I hear. And that's my challenge to you and to me through this message. It's as we go through today and as we go into the weekend, let's do it trying to hear the voice of God. Sometimes that means we need to go where he's speaking. Sometimes it means we need to be quiet long enough to hear him. But let's go to hear the word of God and do it with a heart that wants to act on that wants to submit to that. And if we do that, the blessings that we will experience are greater than I can describe, starting with a peace in our heart. And I want you to have that. And that's why I've made this your video thought for today.